I was on camera.
Hi everyone. If you caught that, my stomach rumbling like Winnie the Pooh. We're talking about Sweeney Todd. The reason we're talking about Sweeney Todd is because Public Enemies comes out tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Awesome.
Which, when was the last thing Depp was in? Was it Sweeney Todd?
No. Wait.
I think it was Sweeney Todd, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the last thing he was in. So Johnny Depp has kind of been away for a little while, and honestly, he'll do that though. Like he'll have the streaks where he makes 2 or 3 movies in a couple of years, and then he'll disappear for 3 years, and no one knows who the hell he is.
Yes, Alice in Wonderland's coming out 2010, March 5th.
I was gonna mention that. That looks good. Um, we don't know what that was. This is some random sound came. Of course, Alice in Wonderland is directed by Tim Burton. What a shock! They're working together again. But depending on your stance about Tim Burton, I actually personally like Tim Burton. Um, I can't. Who's texting me? Oh.
Don't they know you're making a video?
Well, it's Grace, so you're allowed to. Hi, Grace. Love you, dear. But Tim Burton's a good director. I personally think. What the heck is that?
He's moving stuff.
Oh.
Like picture frames and such.
Well, I like Tim Burton myself. I actually always liked Tim Burton.
I'm obsessed with the guy. Not the guy, but with his movies.
But, well, I squeaked there, but,
He did?
I did. I was like, yeah, but yeah.
Like a Jonas brother. Regis!
Welcome to Scare Tactics, but Sweeney Todd, it's the first real emo musical. My God, people don't start texting me. I'm sorry, people, but people love me, so they text me. But Sweeney Todd's actually, it's a surprise. If you've seen or like heard or read the original play or musical that's based on, it's a pretty dense, it's a tragedy. It is very Shakespeare-esque in that sense that you won't leave this happy. It's a very depressing film. At the same time, it's a very beautiful one at that. As he does ultimately get vengeance, but unfortunately
I will have vengeance.
dies in the end. That's the one thing I will say about this movie is that the musical numbers are really short. Like if you bend down and tie your shoe and look back up at the screen, it'll be done. But at the same time, that's
it's not that. It depends on which song you talk about and where in the movie you're talking about.
Most of them are pretty short. Like they don't drag on. Like they're not numbers. I'll say.
Okay, that
They're
makes sense.
like in Hairspray, like that last number is like 10 minutes long.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, that has to be there. People who are fans of Hairspray, including me, even though I don't like the first one that much, you have to. You have to have You Can't Stop the Beat in there, even though they actually cut a line or two out of it.
Did they really? Oh,
yeah.
Cool. But honestly though, the thing that makes Sweeney Todd work so well is the fact that if you do get bored and you don't like musicals that much, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to move to musical numbers, and it gets back to the actual plot and the story very quickly. The thing of the musical numbers is a nice interlude in between, because that's pretty much what they are. This is also one of the few musicals where everyone does a good job and they don't feel out of place. Johnny Depp, of course, Helena Bonham Carter, who I think is a very good actress. And,
I love her.
Of course, Tim Burton's wife, lucky SOB. Alan Rickman, who is awesome in anything he does, especially Galaxy Quest. He does a great job. And
Try to find the other name.
honestly, the biggest surprise, Sacha Baron Cohen. I can't think of what's the character's name that he plays.
Mr. Pirelli.
Thank you. Who Sweeney Todd kills beautifully.
It says, try Pirelli's miracle elixir. That's what did the trick, such true, da-da. True, so true, boy.
But honestly, it is something you should check out. Even if it was still in theaters, I'd go see it at a matinee. There are some parts where it feels kind of not dense, but kind of dry, kind of drags on a little bit, in the middle a little bit, but it goes away very quickly. But that does happen 3 or 4 times throughout the movie.
I have to say this because no one ever mentions the guy, but the kid who played Toby, I don't know his name. I'll put his name right here, but the kid who played him was awesome. He was awesome. Now here's spoiler alert. So here you go. Spoiler alert. he kills Sweeney Todd at the end. Reason being, because he killed Mrs. Lovett, and Toby loved Mrs. Lovett like a mother. But no one ever mentions him. And he did this fantastic job of playing this kid that you're gonna love throughout the movie, and you're just gonna adore this kid, right? He's like 10, and he's just doing all this stuff, and then Sweeney Todd's holding, another spoiler, his wife in his arms. I know you're like, what? But he's holding his wife in his arms, and Toby...
Little bastard comes up and stabs him, pretty much.
No, he doesn't stab him. He cuts his throat.
Because it's throat, that's right.
He wasn't being a dillhole the way that he did it, because,
well, yeah, I understand. Oh, by the way, spoiler again, who's Helena Bonham Carter's name? The character?
Mrs. Lovett.
When Johnny Depp throws her into the furnace, it's one of the funniest things. Like, it's dark, but the look on his face, like, you laugh because it's so screwed up. You're like, Jesus, like, it's dark.
I didn't see it coming either.
I mean, it's...
I've seen part of the musical, the part where he does that, I'm just like, oh, yikes. But I didn't see it coming, the part where he's like, really living it. I'm like, oh!